Hey, it's me, Naturally Z. Welcome back to my channel. Or maybe you've never been to my channel before, but it's me, Naturally Z. And I am participating in the Vlogma December 2023, trying to post a video every day, which I've already failed at, but I am posting more frequently this month than I ever have. So today is Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, and I just thought I would show you guys me exercising. My channel does feature my natural hair journey and also, which I haven't been posting at all lately, is other areas that are featured on my channel, which are my fitness journey as well as my weight loss journey. Even though I have not been posting any videos, basically I haven't been making any videos, I have been continuing to work out. The weight loss thing, I have not been doing much on that. I've been eating healthy, but not really focusing on losing weight, and I have not weighed myself in several months. But I'm going to get back on the wagon in the new year. As far as working out, I have been regularly working out. I've never stopped working out. That is one of the key things I do for me personally because I love working out. I'm very active. I play paddle tennis. Uh, I also jump rope on a regular basis. I ride a spinning bike, which I have at my dad's house. And I also do strength training. Um, the key thing to being in shape, especially as you get older, is start focusing more on strength training instead of cardio. So when we get older, I just posted a video a couple of days ago about it being my birthday. I am now 58 years old. I learned several years ago as I was getting older that I needed to incorporate more and more strength training instead of cardio to lose weight. Is that, yeah, to lose weight. So I've been lacking on that a little bit. I've been doing more cardio than strength training, and that is what I want to um, concentrate on in the new year is really incorporating strength training and also want to improve my flexibility, my mobility, and balance. I'm fairly good in those areas, but I would love to really improve my flexibility in my legs and in my hips and my back. And another goal would be to do a push up, just a good old fashioned push up. I've said that before. I used to do push ups when I was in my 40s, but I stopped doing them because I hurt my shoulder and I've never been able to recover back into that. But it's a process which I am looking to really focus on, and hopefully in the new year at some time I will be able to do a push up. And there are a couple of other movements that I would love to be able to do by the well, not by, but in the new year. So it's going to be gradual steps, and right now I just thought I would just show you what I'm doing here in my apartment because it's raining outside. All right, it is Wednesday, December 20th, and it's been raining for the last 3 days. And as of yesterday and the day before, I did jump rope outside. And I thought today would be a good day to take a break from cardio, jumping rope. It is a high impact exercise that really can get your knees sore. So today would be a good day to take off. And I'm going to do some type of strength training. I am not a member of a gym, so I do my strength training usually outside, and today I can't do it. Well, I can do it because I do have a garage. We have an open carport where I could do some exercises outside, but it's just too cold. And I also want to get in the habit of doing exercises in my apartment. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Do some body weight exercises, and I'm going to follow a video that is only 13 minutes long, and it's supposedly good for beginners. And I'm going to start there in order to transition into more difficult exercises. So let me show you what the video is.
You are a little bit more advanced, this can also be a great way to warm up as well. So we're going to start on the hands and the knees. I want the knees right under the hips, the hands under the shoulders, and
So this is the video that I'm going to be following. He's not bad to look at, and the video is from Strength Side, and it's full body workout, no gym. Beginners follow along. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be able to do everything, and that is one of the key things you need to keep in mind when you start a exercise program. Don't expect to be able to do everything that an instructor is doing. It's all about getting better. Start where you're at and then move on from there. And don't be disappointed. Have no expectations that you're supposed to do a particular movement. Have the idea that you are doing what you can do, and you're building from that to eventually do the movement that you see your instructor or whomever you're following doing. So let me get started. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring out my yoga mat and get started with doing this.
also be a great way to warm up as well. So we're going to start on the hands and the knees. I want the knees right under the hips, the hands under the shoulders, and we're just going to lift the knees a few inches off the ground here, and we're going to hold. This is called a quadruped hover, and you're really just pressing the ground away, trying to activate the core. We're trying to put more weight into our shoulders rather than our legs here, right? And that's going to really get the core going. I want you to try to protract the shoulder blades as much as you can, pushing them to the sides of the rib cage, and lean forward a little bit. So that was 2 holds for 10 seconds. We are going to do one more, and as you can see here, I'm just kind of wiggling my body. These are meant to start firing the nervous system, start activating all the muscles of your body, to get you warmed up for the next exercises we are about to do.
Let me bring it down here. Oh shit.
Next is the downward dog press. We're going to start in the quadruped hover that we just did, and then you're going to press your chest back towards your knees. We're going to start with bent knees. This is really great for opening up the thoracic spine, the upper part of the back, really trying to push the ground away as hard as you can, and I'm pushing my head and chest towards my knees. Now, after we do 5, we're going to switch to the straight leg version, right? So now we're going to straighten the knees. We're going to try to get those heels down to the ground. We're still pushing away with the ground. We're still pushing the chest towards the thighs. This is really going to start opening up the hamstrings and the calves here. If you can't get your heels all the way down to the ground, that's okay. But each rep, we're trying to push a little bit further into that position. Second to recover here, wiggle the wrists around, fix your man bun if you need to, and we're gonna hop right into the next exercise, which is the fire hydrant. I'm gonna lift the knee directly to the side. I'm gonna keep the knee at 90 degrees, and I'm gonna keep my ankle at the same height as my knee.
He says go 90 degrees, bringing your leg up, your knee up 90 degrees. I can't do that. So I'm just gonna go up as much. I could do it if I twist my hip and my torso, but he wants you to keep your torso straight ahead as well as your hips and avoid twisting. So that means I don't have a lot of flexibility in my hip, and I have to build up to be able to go 90 degrees or raise my knee up 90 degrees and it be straight. So because I can't, I will just go as high as I can go without twisting my hips. See how I want to go all the way over like this? No, I want to keep my upper body straight, pointing straight ahead. Then I'm going to do the other side. Feels like I have more flexibility on my right side than my left side. I can go higher. And that's not unusual to have more flexibility on one side than the other.
Really squeeze the side of my hip for each rep.
All right. What is the next exercise? I'm already out of breath.
Something like bananas. Let's say bananas for whatever.
Okay.
We're gonna need it in this one because this movement is challenging. It's a down dog to a lean forward pike. Start with your chest pushed back as we were doing in the downward dog, and then lean yourself forward, bringing all your weight over your hands. Keep your back rounded. We're really trying to protract the shoulders in this, and then we'll go back to the starting position with the chest pushed back. You can do that with bent knees like I'm doing, or with straight knees is fine. The important part of this exercise is that we're trying to get all the weight over the hands. This is like a beginner handstand. And as always, when I put out beginner material, it does not mean that it's easy. This is challenging for me. Beginner material usually just means that it's basics and fundamentals that will hopefully lead into more advanced movements in the future.
That's what I mean. Strength training is cardio training. It hits
the last rep. Your shoulders,
it hits the heart.
Wrists should be really feeling it.
Now
right
I wish
here.
I could do that, where he can bend his knees. And I forgot what the squat was, but
no worries in that. We had a little camera mishap here, but we kept going because
I want to be able to do that too.
Now, we hop right into a donkey kick. So with the donkey kick, you're lifting your heel up to the sky as much as you can. But the main thing that I'm focusing on here is keeping my core tight and not extending through my lower back. That's the main problem you'll see with these if you watch people do them, is they're getting all the extension through their spine rather than the hip. We want that hip to extend, that butt to squeeze, those glutes really turn on to do this movement, and we want to keep that lower back as neutral as we can. Now in the beginning, you'll probably get a little bit of extension in the spine. Don't worry about it too much. Just keep on squeezing that core, pushing the ground away, and trying to get all that extension from the hip. Great job on those donkey kicks. Now we are going to hop into push-up eccentrics, which is the lowering portion.
Okay.
Knows push-ups are how you get jacked.
I'm gonna have a problem with this.
So we're gonna start in a strong plank position.
I'm gonna have a problem with this push-up lowering thing, and that's fine. I used to be able to do them years ago, but because I haven't done them in a while, and my shoulder's kind of weak and my wrist is kind of weak, it's going to be what I can do. So you might see a flop at the end. So let's try it.
A big
okay, so go into plank position.
The whole body line straight. And then we're going to lower, and we're going to try to get that hip and chest
as far as I can
the
go.
Ground at the same time. I'm going to move my elbows straight
now
back.
I'm on my knees.
Not flaring the
let's see if I can do it.
Out to the side.
My knees.
And the stronger you become in these
as far as I can go.
Lowering motions,
and he's saying keep your elbows in.
Push up becomes
core tight. Oh my god. Okay, I am sweating. It hasn't even been. What is it? I haven't even been at 8 minutes. Okay, and I'm hungry. Okay, I'm just going to do this from my knees starting off. So, have my back straight, butt in, elbows in, and lower. Oh, and the core tight. Oh, that's it. Okay, let's do it one more time. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh my God. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, let's. Oh my God, you get so humbled when you do exercise. Okay, one more time. Okay, on my knees. Oh, 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 oh my God. You gotta do your strength training. Just gotta do it. It's the only way you're gonna
pull my shoulder blades back and
tone
then
it.
I'm gonna lift my elbows off the ground. I'm gonna try to keep my wrist at about the same height as my elbow. And my priority here is to drive the movement through scapular retraction. So through pulling the shoulder blades back and then lifting. And as you lift, you should feel the front side of your chest open up. Now, another thing to consider here is just trying, once again, to not get too much extension through the lower back. So you want to squeeze the butt a little bit, try to keep that spine neutral. And when you do that, you should be accomplishing a lot of the muscle activation coming from the upper back. And that was 10 reps, and now we're going to move to the Y position. The Y position is all about strengthening the traps here. So I'm going to flip my thumb up to drive some external rotation of the shoulder, and then I'm going to lift my arm, keeping my elbow straight as high as I can. I'm going to try to keep a neutral spine by squeezing the butt, but you'll probably get a little bit of extension here in the lower back, and that's okay. Most people are fairly disconnected from their traps, especially the mid to low traps, and that can make this exercise quite challenging. For me, it took me a while to get the hang of this exercise, but once you start to get some good activation patterning from those lower traps, your shoulders tend to feel much better, your posture improves, all the shoulder stability really just goes through the roof. On the last rep, you can hold 5 to 10 seconds.
All right. That's it.
Okay, flip on over to your back, and we're going to end with something fun here.
Okay,
I think it's fun. You're going to start laying down on your back, and then we're going to come to a standing position through a couple different patterns here. So the first one, I just do a sit-up, and then I put my hands down beside my hips, and I push myself forward into a squat. So sit up,
look at this.
Hands down, feet come up, and I put squat, I stand up, and I reverse the motion back down. Now, in this one, I believe I'm going to use one hand. Yes, one hand. So with this exercise...
No, we're not doing that.
I'm using a lot of...
So, that is it for my strength training today. I am not even attempting to do that one. I barely can get up by using this. So, that's why I say do what you can do, and the things that you can't do, build up to doing them. So that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. It is Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, Vlogma Day, and I hope you have a great day. I'm hungry and I'm going to eat breakfast. It's about 10 o'clock. All right, see you later. Peace.